Nick Caserio knows Belichick wouldn't make a move like this because of how much money and how much also capital it would take to pull it off. But I point this out to say that the Patriots are off the table now because they have Cam. And anybody else that makes a maneuver, right? Like,
I don't buy that,
think?
Rich.
Okay. So that's what I'm saying. Like
I don't buy that.
That a deadline right now of free agency before anybody takes their chess piece off the board because they've signed somebody, that would be some deadline maybe in the next week. You want to do it right now is when I would think.
No, look, you signed Cam to a 1-year deal. That's not going to stop you from signing a Deshaun Watson. And first and foremost, too, I don't think the Patriots have the capital
right.
To make this deal. So I don't even consider them in this. To me, the three teams you would have to look at most would be the Dolphins, the Jets, and the Panthers. And selfishly speaking, as a San Francisco native, I would hope the 49ers could find a way to jump into that because the idea of Deshaun Watson with Kyle Shanahan makes my head explode.
I know. Plus, they're also in the NFC, which is where I imagine Houston would want to send him. And that's the point, too, here, too, Jim, is that Deshaun has a no-trade clause. So they have to kind of work together to make this happen. And, but the reason why I brought up New England was not that it would be a viable destination, but the fact that there may be somebody that takes their piece off the board through a move in free agency, so that now would be the time to strike. Now would be the time to do it. And you could play all these teams off of one another before free agency. Right?
Rich, you know this league as well as I do. When you have an opportunity to go after a young franchise quarterback who is already on a multi-year deal, all of the things you just mentioned aren't going to stop you from doing that. You move heaven and earth to get a guy like Deshaun Watson. And I believe that ultimately the Texans will play these teams off of each other. I believe that.
And just to wrap up.
It doesn't make me right.
No. I'm with you, Jim. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.